All right, guys, good afternoon. Today, I want to talk about something that I don't think enough men over 40 are actually honest about, especially the ones dreaming about moving overseas. It's this. When you move abroad, you're either a builder or a bachelor. And if you don't know which one you are, you're setting yourself up for a disaster. So let's talk about it. Most guys say they want a better life overseas. Cheaper cost of living, great weather, feminine women, fresh start. And those things are real. But underneath all that, you have to face the truth about yourself. Because moving abroad doesn't magically change who you are. It just exposes you. Now for me, I've been married 3 times. I've lived through the mistakes of those. The blind spots, the emotional failures, the lack of boundaries, the chaos, the heartbreak. And because of that, I finally had to sit down and be brutally honest with myself. What kind of man am I? And what kind of life do I actually want? That's when I realized something most men will never admit. Look, there's going to be 2 paths for us. Not one, not the way it should be. Look, it's 2 very different paths. The first one, I'm going to call it the Bachelor. And let's start here. Look, the Bachelor path is simple. It's more popular than men will admit. The Bachelor wants freedom, flexibility, minimal responsibility, companionship without obligation. Look, a peaceful, stress-free life. Travel, fun, dating, without the weight of raising kids again. He doesn't want to step into fatherhood at 55 or 60. He doesn't want the emotional load of managing a family. Look, he just wants to enjoy the years he has left with as little pressure as possible, and there's nothing wrong with that. It sounds very good. A man who knows he doesn't want that type of responsibility, he's being honest, not selfish. There's integrity in owning that truth. And then we're going to say path number 2. There's the builder path. Now, this is a man who wants that commitment. He wants family. He wants that purpose. He likes routine. He wants his responsibility. A life bigger than himself. Someone to protect. Someone to lead. Someone to build with. Now, he's not looking to take from that woman's life. He's looking to give. He's not hiding from the responsibility. He's actually stepping towards it. He wants stability, partnership, growth, and meaning. He may even choose a woman who already has children. Because the idea of building a real family matters more to him than avoiding difficulty. Now let me talk about myself. Because I'm speaking from experience, not theory, okay? I could easily choose the bachelor life. Move to Philippines, live cheap, enjoy the weather, date casually, stay uncommitted. I could absolutely do that. But that's not who I am. Deep down, I'm that builder type. Look, I want a partner. I want a family. I want routine. I want purpose. I want to care for someone. I want to be a father again, but the right way. I want to give more than I take. And that's why I chose Juna Lynn, my fiance. And yes, she does have 2 daughters, and one with lifelong special needs. Now, I know this isn't a light responsibility, and that isn't something you take on casually. For me, that's got to be real commitment, real patience, real sacrifice. but it's also real purpose for me. And I choose it with my eyes open, not because I'm trying to be a hero, not because I'm trying to fix my past, not because I'm desperate to be married again, but because I had to be honest with myself about what kind of man I am and the kind of man I want to become and be. The real problem isn't the path you choose. The problem is when you lie to yourself. Look, if you're a bachelor, but you pretend to be a builder, you're going to resent that responsibility. And if you're a builder, but you pretend to be a bachelor, you're going to feel empty and you're going to feel unfulfilled. And that's how men ruin their lives, including their own and others. So here's my challenge to you. Look, if you're a man in your 40s, 50s, 60s, thinking about moving abroad, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Do I want the freedom or do I want responsibility? Do I want companionship or do I want family? Do I want to take or do I want to give? Do I want peace or do I want purpose? And most importantly, which path can I commit to with integrity? Because neither path is wrong. But the wrong path for you is going to destroy you. So I'll leave you with this. Moving abroad's not going to fix your life. It's going to reveal who you really are. And the sooner you get honest about that, the better your future's going to be. So look, if you're serious about this journey, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, and tell me, are you a builder or are you a bachelor? And why? Look, see you in the next video. You take care, and till tomorrow.